Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Um, Hope you are enjoying this beautiful day today. This is Actors Daily Bread. I am Christine Horn, a professional actress of over 20 years and a life and career coach for actors. Today I want to talk about using it. And what is it? I want to talk about emotions, using your current emotions. And welcome if you're joining me. Sometimes I was talking to a client yesterday when we were in our coaching session, and she was talking about how, we've all had auditions where we've had a crappy day or things have gone awry. There was an emergency, an accident, somebody got sick, somebody was in the hospital, but you still had this audition that was due. And I want to teach you really quick on how to use everything that you're going through so that you don't miss out on opportunities. Opportunities like, auditions and television shows and movies, they don't come every day for everybody. And I want to make sure that you're not missing out on things because life happens. Because here's the thing, life is always going to happen. It's not always going to be perfect. Most times it's not, right? So speaking from experience this morning, being transparent this morning, I had a self-tape, big thing for a movie I had to tape. And I woke up my dog woke us up at 4 a.m. to go out, which messed with my sleep. So at 5 a.m. I'm up studying, drinking my tea, working through it. I wake back up, try to wake my husband up, but then he's taking forever to get ready because he has his own whole process he has to do before he reads with me. And so I'm getting impatient. And then I put the dog in the cage and, we've left Atlanta. So we're in LA in a smaller space. So the dog cage is in the area where I record, where my studio is. And my dog is just moving and being annoying and wanting to go out, and husband's getting agitated. I'm getting agitated. And I just kept telling myself, use it, use it, use it. And so that's the lesson I want to give to you today, because this character was someone who's very authoritative. It's a high stakes situation. And so instead of getting frustrated by the situation to the point where I'm like, forget it, we'll just tape it later, forget about it. Or I'm not even going to tape it, right? Or if you had an in-person thing, I'm not even going to go, nothing's working out. I just said to myself, use it, this character. So whatever you're going through, so if you have a character and you've had a frustrating day, maybe something happened to you that made you sad, what part of that in your real life can you bring to the character, right? So for me, I had all these frustrations going on since 4 a.m., but I let that ride underneath this character because I felt like if I let it keep riding underneath, that gives this character more depth. It almost makes the viewer say, she's not just saying the lines, but there's something else underneath there, something that connects, right? So that's when I say use it. I'll give you another great example because it's something that I booked. There's a movie called 999, with Chiwetel Ejiofor, and I played this security guard that he was in this heist and he was throwing me around and blowing up stuff, trying to break into this safe. It was pretty intense, but I'll never forget that audition. It was late. I had been at a conference all day. I got home around midnight, got the script really last minute. It was hot. There was like no air conditioner. I was sweating. I was irritated. For some reason, I'm the person who can memorize 4 pages in an hour, but I could not memorize 2 lines. Like it was just not sticking. I was so frustrated. And I was like, this is the worst audition I've ever done, but whatever, I'm sending it in and I'm going to bed. I'm tired. And I ended up finding out that I booked it. And of course, you can see 999 anywhere. Pierre. Hi, Pierre. Pierre says, you keep making me think I could actually do this acting. Hey, I'm just saying. Why not? I actually have a series I'll be doing next week, not this week, but the following week, the week of the 19th, about your big break and how it's not too late to get into acting. So stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to share that story with you because, and if you're watching, give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, what's up, replay watchers? I love my replay watchers too. But I would say that because I ended up booking that movie 999 and was so blown away, like, seriously? Because I was a hot mess. I was sweating. I was irritated. But then when I booked it, guess what was happening? The makeup artist, they kept squirting sweat, fake sweat all over me, right? And that the scene was so high stakes. It was frustration. It was being scared. It was being tired because I've been held hostage for hours. So because I used what was happening in the moment, it ended up translating as real, authentic, honest onto the camera. Because all that matters, as you know, is what's happening here. You can't lie with what's happening in your eye. We read your mind. The camera reads your mind. That's why I'm always saying that. So today I'm about to, I got my SD card. I'm about to edit this audition, and I feel really awesome about it because I didn't go off on my husband. The dog got yelled at a few times, but I just used it. And so I want to encourage you, when life happens, walk in the room, shake it off, and use it, and let it serve as a layer. I have a question here. Hey, Marily, welcome. Happy Sunday. Isn't it interesting, she says, isn't it interesting how you book the roles from auditions we think we mess up on? Blows my mind. Yeah, you know what, too? Because I think there's just a rawness that comes through. You know, I think we're not, when we think we're messing up, we're not dissecting it as much as we think we are. We start to get lost in our own fog and not realizing that the fog you're in is reading on camera. Again, everything on camera, and I'm speaking to on camera, especially not for my theater people right now, but everything on camera shows. So by the time you start getting frustrated and, oh, I'm messing this audition up, and there was something genuine about you. When you go in person and you feel like, shoot, I screwed it up. I messed up those lines. Like, it's not about the lines. It's about the energy you bring to a character, right? Who cares if you mess up a couple of lines? They know you can fix that for taping. But does he have the thing we're looking for, right? So just a little tidbit. I'm going to go get on with the rest of this day, call my dad, and just spend time with my family. But I wanted to share that with you just to use it. And that way it keeps us from losing it up here and from saying something we don't mean to other people in the heat of the moment. Whew, life of an actor, and God bless the people who are in relationships with us, right? Anyway, have a great Sunday. If you have a comment or a question, please leave it below. I will respond no matter when you post it. And if you're not part of the Hollywood Actors Facebook group, you should totally join us. Hollywood Bound Actors. That's my Facebook group just for actors, where I do some special stuff in there. So have a great rest of the day. See you later. Bye.